What's up, YouTube? What's up, Dr. Fozzie? In the fall semester of 2012 at NMSU, New Mexico State University, we took a financial fitness course. And having been working for the past 3 years and being my freshman year in college, I thought that I was financially fit as compared to a lot of my classmates. And the truth is that we have a lot to learn about what financial fitness really can mean, especially at such a young age. This assignment asks us to list what we're wasting money on, and the first topic that I'd like to talk about was the what is your latte assignment. Now, this was an assignment where we had to basically bring up a weekly expenditure that we had. In this case, I actually used lattes. Starbucks, for example, you can get about a $5 coffee, which in reality, at home making it could cost around $1, maybe $2 at the most. So you're really losing about $21 a week, and that's if you're buying one coffee every day, which is a normal routine for a college student. So then I'd like to bring up another thing, which is on-campus food. Now, unless you have a meal plan, prices can pretty much skyrocket for you out of pocket. For example, a $2.50 peanut butter and jelly sandwich is offered on campus. Now, considering that a loaf of bread with 20 slices runs for about $1, then you can get peanut butter for about $4, a whole jar, and then another jar of jelly is another $3. You can make 10 sandwiches with those 20 slices of bread, and that would run you $8. That's almost a week and a half of food for basically 4 times the price of buying the sandwich in store. A lot of the waste that we spend our money on comes from not having a financial plan. We just basically have money, so when we need to spend it, we spend it, instead of comparing and listing financial factors that we are going to have to face in the future, such as when am I going to need to fill up my gas tank, when do I want to go out and eat with my friends, etc., etc. So another huge aspect, a huge impact that I've gotten from this class, which was just really simple and briefly touched upon, was coin money and how much change that we could be saving. So in the past 2 months of taking this class, I've potentially saved around $80 in pocket change. And I know that sounds a bit foolish, but considering, the extra change from your burger, from your coffee, or whatever, just buying a pack of gum, how much change is passing hands. If you save your pocket change, on average, it's about $35 a month, or that's what it was for me anyway. Then the second portion of this assignment was calculating how much money we're actually wasting. Now, wasting money is a big problem for college students. I'd say the number one waste of money is definitely going out when you don't have the money to do so. And that is going to see a movie, going out to a party, for those who are over 21, buying alcohol and partying on the weekends. That can really add up. And instead of having like a set-aside fund, like for example, $35 a month in pocket change, you roll your quarters, you bring them to the bank, they'll cash it out for you. You can have a weekend of fun right there. What can I better spend my money on is the third portion of this, and that's a ton of things. So I've narrowed it down basically to 4 main categories. The first one is school. Now, books in college are ridiculously expensive, so just setting aside a fund for school would help a bunch. The second would be an emergency fund. Throughout the course, we discussed emergency money and how having some form of revenue when we're literally flat broke is absolutely vital. Then the third was, since we're in college, a fund dedicated to fun. So putting in a little extra money aside so we can have those fun times. Then fourth, just being financially conscious, just being money smart And you don't need to be a financial expert to realize that you're overpaying for something where you can go to a store and it's $3 more than it is at, say, Walmart or somewhere else where you can get it cheaper. And just making that extra trip down to Walmart can really add up over a couple months. Then finally, I'd just like to discuss the importance of this financial fitness course and how everyone should have in some way been able to benefit from it. Now, we discussed SMART goals, and I'm not going to go into depth with SMART goals, but just put your goals down on paper, measure them, put a deadline for yourself, discuss them with your friends and family, and really strive to achieve them. Then secondly is our reliance on scholarships as college students is a lot, especially if we're receiving a large chunk of financial aid. But just doing the little things like saving our pocket change or narrowing our expenses can really, really, really benefit our pockets in themselves. And then the importance of a financial basis is that you're really going to have this knowledge for the rest of your life, and it'll be ringing in the back of your head when you know you're paying too much or when you know you can be saving something, and it'll wear on your conscience and you'll learn about saving a lot. So I'd like to thank Dr. Fozzie for this semester. It's taught me a lot. I've done a lot of work, done a lot of studying and learning about my financial success. Have a great day, everybody, and see you next time.